Imagine working harder than ever, only to realize that every step forward somehow feels like two steps back. You finally land a job, but somehow you now have less money than when you were unemployed. Why does escaping poverty feel impossible for so many people? Today, we're breaking down the truth about money, mindset, and why the system isn't built to make everyone rich. Picture this: months of job hunting, relying on government benefits to pay rent, utilities, and food. Finally, you get hired. Your first paycheck feels like freedom until reality hits. Your new salary disqualifies you from the very benefits you relied on. But it's still not enough to cover rent, transportation, and childcare. Somehow, working harder leaves you poorer than before. Economists call this the welfare trap, one of many poverty traps that keep millions stuck in a loop. And here's the twist: some traps aren't just financial, they're psychological. Most of us are told, go to school, get good grades, work hard, get a job, and you'll live happily ever after. But for millions, this path doesn't work. Education improves your chances, yes, but it doesn't guarantee financial freedom. Why? Because simply following the rules of study hard, work hard, earn paycheck doesn't teach you how money works. It doesn't teach you to invest, save strategically, or build assets that generate income without trading hours for dollars. This is where mindset comes in. People stuck in poverty often operate from scarcity. They focus on immediate survival, avoid risks, and think, I need this now. Contrast that with the wealthy mindset. They think long-term. They invest in skills, stocks, real estate, and businesses. They see money as a tool, not just a paycheck. This isn't about being smarter, it's about perspective. You can earn the same paycheck as someone else, but what you do with it determines whether you stay trapped or break free. Of course, mindset alone isn't enough. Poverty traps exist: lack of access to quality education, safe neighborhoods, healthcare, or capital reinforces cycles of struggle. Government welfare programs try to help, but they can unintentionally punish effort. Means-tested benefits often disappear the moment someone earns more, leaving families worse off. Even when people do everything right, structural barriers can make climbing out feel impossible. And when every choice seems like it leads to failure, it's easy to lose hope and stay in survival mode. Breaking free isn't just about working harder, it's about working smarter. That means learning about investments and financial literacy, building assets that earn money passively, creating multiple streams of income instead of relying solely on a paycheck. Small investments, even tiny ones, can create compounding advantages over time. This is what separates people who remain paycheck to paycheck from those who eventually build wealth. So how do we escape this cycle? It takes two things: structural change, policies like phased benefits, universal services, or even universal basic income to give people a stable foundation. Mindset change, moving from a survival mindset to a growth mindset. Focus on long-term planning, leverage, and financial education. Empower yourself. Seek opportunities to grow your skills, make strategic financial moves, and take control of your choices. Because wealth isn't just money, it's agency, freedom, and the ability to make your life what you want. Poverty isn't just about money. It's about the systems we live in, the choices we're allowed to make, and the mindset we carry. Understanding the traps, investing in yourself, and thinking long-term is the first step toward breaking free. If you want to learn how to build wealth, escape these traps, and develop a mindset that actually works, subscribe to my channel, watch the next video, and start taking control today.